Hello, everyone. Welcome to TD Board Gamers. My name is Dave,
And I'm Dirk.
and today we're going to continue Dirk's top five series. Hopefully, this would be top five protection, but Dirk has been known to do throw in some random
Well,
numbers.
no, I never break the rules.
Oh, okay, so this is guaranteed to be a top five protection supports.
Let's see now. Okay, fine. Be that way. Okay, we'll make it 5.
All right.
All right, so we're going to start.
Just for you folks, he increased it to 5.
Yeah, I had to increase it to 5, so I had to make a tough decision. Number 5, Pericles. So, yeah, no, if you saw the Justice one, so I couldn't remember if this one made my list or not because I knew it was right on the border because these I do like what the cards do, but they're very expensive. So they tend to be a little bit out of the price range of most of the decks I'm going to build. However, this one very similar to the Justice one. This one I've seen Dave use this one effectively because this one's got the cool ability is whenever you exhaust it, remove the supply counter from it, you get to give a hero and a villain status card give a hero or a villain a status card of your choice, and then you give an ally or a minion a status card of your choice. So this is actually a very effective way. Unfortunately, it's expensive, 6 cost. You only get 2 uses out of it. So if you're not playing Maria, then you're only going to get a couple of uses out of this before you have to come up with the money to pay for it again. But you can effectively potentially stun lock a villain or confuse lock a villain, and it, a villain and a minion, or you give ally a tough, give yourself a tough, different things, all kinds of there's I don't know, I have to count it out. There's only 4 of them, but there's a few combinations.
This is like an auto include for me from the Maria. Even if I'm going for massive amounts of supports, I usually have the Pericles be one of the off aspect supports.
Yeah, and this one it's going to be one of those, and it just has to have a place in the deck that I'm going to use it in. Maria makes it a lot easier because I can keep it around a little bit longer. It's still not a guarantee I'm going to keep it around, but this one's probably up there enough that I could put it in the top 5.
Okay.
All right, so my number 4 is Angel's Airy. So now this one, I was actually really surprised whenever I first saw this card. You do not have to be Ariel to use this card.
Nope.
Which is really actually kind of cool. So
and you don't have to be Angel to use this card.
That is, yeah, that is fun. I was actually I was a little surprised that it wasn't one of his signature cards. But this one, it's a great way that if you're defending a lot, which depending on the protection build, I'm not always defending anymore with them. So I don't use this one in all of my protection decks. But if I'm going to be defending, this one's always going to go in there because even if I turn up not using it, it's great to have that safety back net, safety net to fall back on, because every time you defend, you get to put a fatigue counter on this. You can always go down, alter ego, remove all the fatigue counters from it, and you're going to heal 1 damage for each counter removed. And that can be quite a few if you're doing a lot of blocking with this. And so it's a good way.
Or if you're playing Wolverine.
Oh, yeah, Wolverine's really good.
You take a lot of damage with Wolverine.
Yeah.
And sometimes self-inflicted damage. So this would be a good card in a Wolverine protection deck.
So, yeah, I mean, if this one did require Ariel, even though I do love Ariel characters, it probably wouldn't have made my list. But because it doesn't require it, yeah, it's definitely on my top list. So number 4 is Angel's Airy. My number 3 is the Med Team. The Med Team, I like this one, and it's great. I mean, you do have limited uses out of it, but you can exhaust this, remove a counter from it, heal 2 damage to a friendly character. It does not have to be alter ego. It doesn't have to be a hero. This could be an ally. Any friendly character in the game, this can heal him, keep him around, and basically, so you've got healing on a stick for a few turns if you need it. So this can be a great card. The only drawback to it, honestly, outside of the counters, is you do have to exhaust it. So you can't typically use it twice in a turn. There are ways around that, but for the most part, you're only going to be able to use it once in a turn. So it can be difficult, and you do have to use it during the hero phase. You can't use it during the villain phase. So,
and I do like using this card with the Maria Hero.
Yeah,
as an off aspect card.
Yeah, no, this is a great one because. But I mean, especially, if you're doing, though, also anytime you've got a specific ally that you like to keep around, that makes this one a little bit easier for me to put in the deck if I've got an ally I'm looking to keep around, or if I know one of my other players in the game has an ally that I'd like to see stay around. That's where this one definitely bumps a little higher on the list.
Yeah, I like Agent 13 in a Maria deck. This,
Oh, yeah.
this is a
It's
good
good.
card.
Yep. All right. So my number two is Dr. Sinclair. Now, she almost went a little bit higher. The only reason that she did not make it a little bit higher on the list is because she is an alter ego action. If she was a hero action, she would definitely be my number one. But as an alter ego action, any player in alter ego can exhaust her and spend a mental resource to discard a status card, and they're going to heal equal to their recovery. So I mean, this one can do, potentially, depending on the character, this one can actually do quite a bit of healing, and it gets rid of that resource. Like I said, it does. The character has to be an alter ego, but any character can use it. So I did this one almost. It was really, really tight. Almost made my number one spot, but that alter ego just bumped her down just a hair. But Dr. Sinclair is my number two. And so, of course, alter ego with that. So my number one is the Night Nurse. The Night Nurse, the drawback to her, she has the medical counters. So you can only use her 3 times before she goes away. But she costs half of what Dr. Sinclair costs. And you can use her in regardless of what your identity is, whether you are alter ego or whether you're a hero, you can always use her. And then she does the same thing, though. She heals a single point of damage, so not as much in a lot of cases. In fact, in most cases, she's only going to heal a single point, but she also removes that status. And because you can remove that status while in hero and not have to flip down, she just edged out to the number one spot because of that.
And the damage has to be from a hero.
Yes.
Not from any.
Yeah, it does have to be from a hero. But it's the fact that you can do it without flipping down. She did edge out and take the number one spot. So that's my number one, the Night Nurse.
All right. So next
we're going to actually be skipping straight to basic, because there were not enough pool cards for me to come up with the top 5. There are not 5 of them.
Nope. All right.
So
we'll see what number Dirk comes up with for basic, because I suspect it's going to be more than 5.
It's a top 5.
Yeah, if only. All right. Anyways, thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe.
And if you want to see more content by us, go and hit that notification bell down there, and you'll get alerts whenever we post new videos. All right, see you.